We are set for an interconference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big 10 versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. So we're going to see the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the 17th ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hawkeyes will kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Iowa State's offense comes on the field first today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Hit just as he throws the ball. Nice grab. It's Jackson. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking at Beaver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And now the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Cyclones are looking to keep this drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how emotion of it?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. Running out of time in the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defense. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of attack. Good, clean play by the...
Big momentum. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They'll kick it away here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So the Hawkeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Looking for some space. It's Milton. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
second down play fence. Takes the handoff again. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some whack, makes them pay for it.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff on a single back formation. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving? Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. maybe he decides to keep it here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hansen. The Cyclones pick up enough for a first down here.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Boom, a pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And so Iowa has the big lead here so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Yeah.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Hawkeyes with 1st and 10 here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The Hawkeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
And the Hawkeyes line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Becht. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a bootleg looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Hansen.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Now here's the toss play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Hawkeyes will have to kick it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Punt team ready to boot it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. To throw, it's Becht. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Catch is made down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's got it with room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Back to throw. It's Specht. Touchdown, Cyclones. They finish off the scoring drive. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The back's got it again. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, you talking about alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the Hawkeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the act.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Becht. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Cyclones moving quickly down the field here. They keep him guessing with a run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Becht. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tight end goes in motion. To the air, it's Becht. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass is caught. Breaking tackles. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive moving. On the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Third down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Makes the catch. It's Green.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback off the And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Becht. The pocket breaking down. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tied game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Moulton. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
We are all even, less than a minute to go. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This is the 6th play on the drive. Trying to find room. It's Moulton. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Hawkeyes move into the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this 1st overtime. and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Automatic on the PAT. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Second down after that short completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
He didn't get there, Chris. He picked up some great yards, but it's not enough. This defense plays soundly and gets the turnover on downs.
And the Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Big throw caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking downfield. It's Becht. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they answer in overtime.
Love this call here to be able to come up with this touchdown here in this second overtime. It works. Nice touchdown. And now that the game tied, remember, you can't kick the extra point. The rule is you have to go for 2. Let's see what they go with to see if they can win this game.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. A chance to win it right now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he gets in there. The 2-point try wins the game in overtime.